Imagine a razor-sharp blade slicing through skin and muscle, requiring 12 stitches and weeks of recovery. This isn't from a horror movie, it's the reality of what can happen in just a split second with improper box cutter use. Every year, thousands of workers suffer serious injuries from one of the most common tools in the workplace. That tool sitting in your work belt or supply room isn't just a simple box cutter. It's a razor-sharp instrument that demands respect and proper handling. These seemingly simple tools are a leading cause of workplace injuries, resulting in painful cuts, lost work time, and costly workers' compensation claims. But with proper training and awareness, these accidents are completely preventable. The next 3 minutes could help prevent a serious injury. Let's start with the fundamentals of choosing the right tool. A proper utility knife should have a sharp blade, sturdy handle, and functioning blade lock. Using damaged or makeshift cutting tools dramatically increases the risk of injury. For instance, scissors or keys should never be used as replacement box cutters, as this creates unpredictable cutting paths and poor control. When handling a utility knife, keep the blade pointed away from the body. A common injury occurs when workers pull the knife toward themselves. Instead, cut away from the body using controlled, steady pressure. If cutting a box, position it on a stable surface at waist height and ensure no one is standing in the cutting path. Blade maintenance is crucial for safety. A dull blade requires more force to cut, increasing the chance of slips and accidents. Replace blades at the first sign of dullness. When changing blades, do this over a designated sharps container and never dispose of loose blades in regular trash bins where they could injure cleaning staff. Personal protective equipment plays a vital role in preventing injuries. Cut-resistant gloves should be worn on the non-cutting hand. These gloves can mean the difference between a close call and a trip to the emergency room. Storage and handling procedures are equally important. Always retract the blade when the knife isn't in use. Store utility knives in designated areas, never in pockets where they could accidentally open. A worker recently required stitches after a retracted utility knife in their pocket deployed while they were bending down. Special attention should be given to cutting technique. Use smooth, deliberate motions rather than jerky movements. When opening boxes, start with shallow cuts to prevent damaging contents. Never use excessive force or try to cut through materials the blade wasn't designed for, such as metal or plastic strapping. Remember these key takeaways. Always use the right tool for the job. Keep blades sharp and properly maintained. Wear appropriate PPE and follow proper cutting techniques. Implementing these safety measures, workplace injuries from utility knives can be prevented. Safety isn't just a priority, it's a value that protects everyone, so please stay safe on the job. Did you know that in 2020, a study conducted by the Associated Builders and Contractors found that daily safety toolbox talks lead to a remarkable 82% reduction in total recordable incident rates compared to those conducted monthly? The study shows that the frequency of toolbox talks directly correlates with incident rates. Consistent safety toolbox talks lead to less accidents, which is why many companies this year are using Safely EO to create and schedule these talks weeks and months in advance, so your team will be consistently reminded of the job hazards and safety protocols. You get access to Safely EO's Toolbox Talk library that comes with hundreds of text-based and video-based toolbox talks that covers any industry. The Toolbox Talk app makes it easy for your employees and supervisors to consume safety talks from their own mobile devices and acknowledge its completion at the click of a button. All completed safety talks are tracked, and the data can be exported and available for use. The platform digitizes your safety talks process, so you can focus on what really matters, keeping your team safe and informed. Don't wait until it's too late. Workplace incidents can cost your company millions in liability, lost productivity, and damaged reputation. To learn more, just click the link in the description of this video to request a quick demo.